Hello internet fans, and welcome to another episode of Friday Fun Facts. And in this episode, we are going to talk about facts about Christmas you probably didn't know. So make yourself comfortable, be sure to subscribe, and let's get to it. Christmas wasn't always on December 25th. Most historians actually believe that Jesus was born in the spring, and his birthday itself didn't become official holiday until the 3rd century. Some historians believe the date was actually chosen because it coincided with the pagan festival of Saturnalia, which honored the agricultural god Saturn with celebrating and gift-giving. Evergreens are an ancient tradition. The tradition of Christmas trees goes all the way back to ancient Egyptian and Romans, who marked the winter solstice with evergreens as a reminder that spring would return. So if you decorate with green tree wreaths or evergreen garland, you're doing what our ancient ancestors used to do and you didn't even know it. You can thank Prince Albert for your Christmas tree. When Prince Albert of Germany introduced a tree to his new wife, Queen Victoria of England, it really took off. A drawing of the couple in front of a Christmas tree appeared in Illustrated London News in 1848, showing the tree all decorated. People loved the article so much, people started to buy a tree and decorate their own tree themselves, a trend that continues to this day. Saint Nick was more generous than jolly. You probably already knew that the idea of Santa Claus came from Saint Nicholas, but the real saint wasn't a bearded man who wore a red suit. That all came much later. According to legend, the 4th century Christian bishop gave away his abundant inheritance to help the needy and rescued women from servitude. His name was Sinterklaas in Dutch, which later morphed into Santa Claus. The rest, as we know Santa Claus, followed. Coca-Cola played a part in Santa's image. Santa used to look a lot less jolly, even spooky. It wasn't until 1931 when the beverage company hired an illustrator named Hayden Sundblom for magazine ads that we got the Santa that everybody knows and loves today. Now kids won't get nightmares when they dream of Christmas Eve. I wonder what the first Santa Claus looked like that was spooky. That doesn't look too spooky. Well, I guess to a kid it does. Christmas wreaths are Christ symbols. The Christmas wreath originated as a symbol of Christ. The holly represents the crown of thorns Jesus wore at his crucifixion, and the red berries symbolize the blood he shed. Celebrating Christmas used to be illegal. By the time the Puritans settled in Boston, celebrating Christmas had been outlawed. From 1659 to 1681, anyone caught making merry would face a fine for celebrating. After the Revolutionary War, the day was so unimportant that Congress even held their first session on December 25th, 1789. Christmas wasn't proclaimed a federal holiday for almost another century. Well, whoever made that law definitely stole Christmas. What need is there for a Grinch?
It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags.
The first eggnog came from the first settlers. The Jamestown settlers created the first American batch of eggnog, although it may not have tasted quite the way we know and love today. The word nog comes from the word grog, or any drink made with rum. So technically, an early nog didn't require the rich, milky base we know today. Nearly 15,000 people go to the ER each year near the time of Christmas. If you've ever watched Christmas Vacation and saw Chevy Chase, who plays Clark Griswold, decorating his house and how he is falling, and you are getting a good laugh out of it, that probably doesn't come as much of a surprise. In fact, the Consumer Product Safety Commission estimates that 14,700 people visit hospital emergency rooms each November and December from holiday-related decorating accidents. So please be careful when you're decking your halls. I remember actually walking my dog the other day, and I saw some neighbors on their roof, and the neighbor's wife was actually worried. She was scared watching him on the roof. I didn't understand, and I kept walking. A few houses down, another neighbor saw her husband up on the roof, and she looked nervous too. I didn't understand why these people were always nervous seeing their husbands up on the roof. It actually makes sense now. Don't you remember, Wishy? We were walking and those people were all nervous. Don't you remember? Dry Christmas trees spark fires. If you put up a real tree this year, don't forget to water your tree. Dried out Christmas trees spark about 100 fires each year, cause an average of 10 deaths, and result in $15.7 million in property damage. The Consumer Product Safety Commission reports not only will it spark and ruin your holiday, it can put both you and responding firefighters in danger. Santa has his own postal code. Every year, letters to Santa Claus flood post offices across the world, forcing parents to find a way to answer them to explain to the kiddos why their letter got lost in the mail. Some big-hearted Canadian post office workers started writing back. They set up a special postal code for Santa as part of the Santa Letter Writing Program initiative.
Okay, post office is now officially open. You have your letters, step right in. Thank you.
Ah! Hey, loser! What gives? I sent my letter and all I got was a lousy clip of coal.
Well, it serves you right.
The term Xmas dates back to the 1500s. Think Xmas is a new term? Attempt to take Christ out of Christmas? Think again. Christianity was spelled with an X. X, or chi in Greek, is the first letter of Christ and served as a symbolic stand-in. In reality, Xmas is just as Christian as the longer version. Oh, what the heck. One more. It's the season of giving, right? So I'll give you all one more fact out of the kindness of my heart. Mistletoe grows from birds' feces. We all know the common tradition. You are under a mistletoe, you get to kiss the girl or guy of your dreams, right? Well, just some facts to throw your way. Mistletoe is a type of plant that grows from a bird's feces. Yeah, that's right. Birds eat the plant's berries, digest the seeds, and then the droppings eventually grow into plants on what we call mistletoe. In fact, the Germanic word for mistletoe literally means dung on a twig.
Mistletoe. Now pucker up and kiss it, Bill!
Yeah, good luck enjoying the next kiss you receive under a mistletoe. You literally would have received a shitty kiss. This has been this episode of Friday Fun Fact. Thank you, and I will see you again.